my dear friends, in this video I will tell you how to record of MPhil or PhD in LaTeX. I will tell you in easy step how to write a MPhil or PhD thesis in LaTeX. Let's go to the video. Check how to. This is my video. You can see that this is the template. You can see that this is the template, and you can see that this is my template. First of all, you download the template from the LaTeX template.com. From there you get a lot of template. You can download a lot of template according to your requirement. So first of all, I download the LaTeX template master doctor thesis version 2.5. This is the, after extracting, this is the item come in this folder. This is the main.aux file, this is the main or log file, and this is the main. This is the basically text file. This is the main output file. Basically this is output file which contain output of your results, and this is the PDF file where you can see the all output here. And this is the main bibliography file, bibliography which contain references. This is the main file in which all the code of LaTeX written in this file. This is the example is also bibliography file which contain bibliography or references of your file. And this is the appendix chapter. You can see that this is the appendix of your thesis. You can see that if you need your appendix, then you will add, otherwise no need to add the appendix in your thesis, but it's better to you will add the appendix in your thesis. Okay, next is the chapter. In this template there are the right of chapters. So according to your requirement, for example, in a master or PhD thesis, there are the more than 5 chapters. Minimum 5 chapters is required, but you can add more than a 5 chapter. First chapter is your introduction part. Second chapter is a literature review part. Third chapter is a methodology. Fourth chapter is your implementation coding part, and fifth chapter is your conclusion part. But some people write in the form of chapter form, or some people put your research paper in the form of chapter. As per your requirement or as per your request, university requirement, you can add your chapter in your thesis. It's depend upon you or your university requirement. So I'm here writing in the form of chapters, but here each and every chapter written in different section or different LaTeX thesis. So this is the chapter 1, and this is the chapter template. This is a chapter template. If you want to add a 2, 3, 4, then just copy and paste and rename your this LaTeX file name, and it will be converted into chapter 1, chapter 2, or chapter 3. Next, when I click on this, just on click on this, my thesis will be open in the form of this is a LaTeX template. You can say that when you click on this main file, this is the template where you can write your all the thesis information. When I compile, and this is your coding part, this is your compilation part, this one is the compilation part where all the compilation result come here, and this is your output part. You can see that this is the output part. I will show you. This is the output section. This is the first doctorate computer science thesis. You can see that, and this is your coding part, and this is your build and view. When you are pressing F5, then build and view option will be open, and this is the compile file. Just compile, and it is only build and view. It means that it compile and provide the output in the form of this. Just you download or show in your folder where I will show you output file to copy and send to your for printing or send to your tutor for checking. Okay, after that you can change. First of all, I introduce provide an introduction about the thesis. This is the master or doctor thesis. This is the LaTeX template version this, and written on 27/8/2017. Here you can download from this latextemplate.com. You can download all the information here, or template format here. This is the document class. There is a lot of information from in that document class, but you need just little bit information about it. This is okay. Yes, I choose the 11 point. This is the font size. You can choose 10 point, 11 point, 12 point, but most of the thesis use 10 point or 11 point as a font size. This is the English. I'm writing in English. You can choose English or Hindi as per your requirement, but there are the limited line in LaTeX. There are the writing on English or English language. And this is the single spacing, double spacing, and half spacing. You can see that half spacing, double spacing. I'm using single spacing template, so I use single spacing. This is the header line. There's a lot of information from here. See that no listing spacing. Document is 1 half spacing or double spacing. Uncomment. If you are not using this, uncomment. List. So uncomment, add the list of figure, table, or table of the content if you don't uncomment it. And this is the TOC. This is the add the main table of the content to the table of content. Just you want to add a content in your table, just uncomment it. Park it. Okay, park, skip. This is the add the space between paragraphics. So basically it will be paragraph skip. No hyper references. Not load the hyper references package. It is the head spell line. This is get the line under the header. Basically it add the header line under header line. And this is the master doctor thesis template. class, this is the class file specify the document structure, all the document structure information found in this class file. Next is the, we are using the package. There are the lot of package required to write a latex thesis. So this is the use package. First is the input ENC. This is the required inputting international character. Basically UTF-8 is used for inputting international character. Next is the font. ENC basically is a font encoding for international character. This is the, and this is the MathPageO, basically Platino font by default, basically used for mathematics. Next is the backend bibliography. If you are adding backend function, then you will use the backend function. So in backend, that will be used bib text, and style is author year format, and net bib is true, and bib latex, using the biblo latex at the backend year, and author citation in the form of author and year. This is the, I'm adding resources, extra resource example.bib. This is the basically file contain, bibliography file contain, which name is the example.bib. I already shown in the folder. Use package auto style is equal to true. With CS codes required generate the language dependent codes in the bibliography. Basically it will use in bibliography section. Next is the geometry. This is the geometric section of your page, basically structure of the page, what are the spacing required in it. For example, this is the spacing, this is the paper size of paper, A4 paper, inner spacing and outer spacing, binding offset, space for binding, this is the top or bottom margin. Okay, next is the show frame, uncomment to show the how type of block is set on the page. Blocks are set on the page, basically information, that is thesis, title, NLP, thesis, supervisor name, examiner name, degree name, and author name. As per requirement, just you type, all the information will be shown here. You can see that author name, supervisor name. Okay, this is the subject you can add as per your requirement. I'm writing for computer science. Okay, computer science. Keywords. Next is the keywords. You can add a keyword as per your requirement. I'm using 2 keywords. You can use the 10, 20 or 50 keyword as per your requirement. Next section is the references. If you're providing references, then you provide the address of your university or your department. This is the department address. You can add a department of address or name of the department. Okay, and this is the research group name. If you are adding in the research group, then you can add a research group name. If you are adding a faculty address and faculty name, then you can add. If you required, then you add, otherwise not to change. This is the at the beginning of document. What is the title, author name, and keyword name? All the information shown at the beginning of document. What are the, first is the title, second is the author name, and third is the keyword name. This is the, you can see that NLP thesis, postdoctor name, and date. This is the 15 February. And when you compile it, it will show you date of, this is the 26th. Next is the begin, title page or end. This is the title page information. This is the title page information. This is the title page information. This is the title page information, doctor thesis. Okay, and this is the header H rule, and this is the other H rule is the header rule. Horizontal line, just H for horizontal line, writing for a horizontal line. And this is the use NLP thesis. You can see that this is the NLP information. And second is the, this is the begin page, begin mini page, the mini page, and flush left and large. The flush left in the large show you all the information in the left side about the site name and author. All the information reflect automatically when you add it in. Okay, this is the supervisor name, where the supervisor name already information. Next is the, this is the title. This is next part is the your requirement as degree of fulfillment of this. This is part of this thesis submit fulfillment of requirement of the degree of thesis. This part is this, and I'll show you degree name, group name, and department. This is the group name, department. All the information will be shown here. Next is the, this is the writing a today date. This is the writing a today date. This is the today. Next is the declaration section. See that this is the declaration of author. That this is the declaration. This is the add chapter to century, and authorship name, author name, and title. All the information shown. All the information will be shown here. Next is the, I'm writing all the information in the bullet point or in the form of numbering, so that this will be information be shown here. This is the, when you are writing anything in the form of bullet point or in a numbering order or unordered, here I am using an unordered listing. So this writing unordered listing, we use begin item size. This is the begin item size and end item size. Okay, and before writing item is for unordered listing. Okay, this is the when you're writing in the form of. Next is the no indent, any no spacing provided in left hand side. Okay, no spacing providing in a left hand size. I'm using a rule 0.5 em and 25 em 0.5. This is the print the line of signature. This is the line printed by this. And second is the date, no indent. It means no spacing provided at the left hand side. Okay, this is the rule and indent provided. This is the and end of declaration. Next part is the this is the declaration part. This is the thank you for academic training. This is the thanks part. If you need, then you write it. Otherwise, no need. To F field, this is the name of author who write the thesis. This is the abstract part. In begin or end abstract section, just copy or paste your abstract section. Otherwise, no need to change in it. Okay, dear. This is the acknowledgement. This is the acknowledgement. Just copy and paste the information in section of acknowledgement section. This is the list of table, list of content, list of figure, and list of table. I will already show. Print the list of table, print the list of figure, print the list of content. This section will print the. This is the print here all the information. This is the list of figure. This is the list of table, and this is the abbreviation. Abbreviation. There is the begin abbreviation and end abbreviation. In between this, you can write all the abbreviation that is required in your thesis. So, for example, I am using here the 2 lines, 2 columns, 1 column and other information. Just show you. This is the L, 2 L's. Really, you can see that 2 L's for dividing columns. And this is the lex, LAH. This is the list abbreviation. Here text of bold faces. First character is in bold faces. Here first character in bold faces. Here first character in bold face. Second is the WSF. First character in a bold faces. First character in a bold faces. And first character in a bold faces. If you no need to write a first character in bold faces, just delete it and just write here abbreviation that you have. This is the end, basically dividing the column. 2 column, writing the 2 column. And this is the double slash. This is just add a row. Okay, dear. And next is the constant. If you are adding a constant in your thesis, then you need to add a constant. This is the begin constant. And I'm writing in 2 parts. For example, first, second, and third column. Third column, first, in the form of this, and second column. This is the speed of light and first column divider. This is the end, and this is the SC of 0. You can write when you are writing a special character or anything else, then you write in dollar symbol, otherwise it will show you error. And operator dividing the column, then SI unit. This is SI unit, and this is the your unit, SI unit of meter per second. This is the meter per second. Okay, in the same form you can write another constant that you have. Otherwise, no need to add. This is the symbols. Here you have the 3 symbols: first column, second column, and third column in the form of 3 column symbol. A, P, and third is the omega. Just second column and then SI unit of meter, like a power, and SI unit of watt. This is the joule per second. And third is the adding a space, separate lines, separate space. This you can see that in P and omega there is a difference of space. It will be created by add line spaces. And omega, I'm writing omega because it's a special symbol, special character or a special symbol. So writing in the form of dollar or by using backslash. This is the angular frequency, and SI unit is radian. Just and close it symbol. If you want to add another symbol, then just copy and paste here in this form. So it will be automatically added in the form. This is the dedicated, who I am dedicated the thesis. Just copy and paste here in this section, just in this section. No need to change here, only in between. Okay, and this is the no matter, main matter. This is the main matter part. This is the page stylist thesis, and here is the chapter 1. I'm adding chapter 1 here. If you want to add chapter 2, chapter 3, just uncomment it. This part is uncomment, and automatically chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4 will be automatically added. Just create a chapter 1, copy and paste chapter 1 again and again, and it will be created chapter 2, chapter 3. This is the appendix part. I'm adding appendix. Already show you. This is the appendix part, and this is the chapter part, and this is the bibliography part. You can see that this is the chapter 1. Will show you the appendix, and last is the print bibliography part, and end of document. This is the end of document. From here your document will be ended. Next is the chapter 1. This is the chapter 1. I will already show you. Just copy and paste, and creating a new, just copy and paste, you create chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4 as per your requirement. You can see that this is the chapter name is introduction. As per your requirement, you can add chapter introduction, literature review, or anything, and label is chapter. Just ignore it all this because it is a text formatting format of your latex thesis, a template thesis. Here I am adding section 1. This is the section 1. This is the section 1. This is the second, because I'm creating a section. Section is used for section 1. Just pointing 1.1. I'm adding a section 2. This is the section 2. This is the one. Just copy and paste. This is the section 3. Section 3. This is a section subsection. Here, what I'm creating here? Subsection. If you are adding in the form of 1.2 or 1.2.1, then add a subsection. You can create a sub to subsection. It's mean that you can add 1.2.1.1. In this case, you can add another subsection. But most of the cases we are adding only subsection, not to subsection. This is the another subsection. This is the another subsection. This is the another subsection. These are the subsection. This is the next section. You can add a next section. After that, you can add another subsection. This one is the another subsection 1.3.1, and this is the other subsection. You can see that 1.4.1 folder, and there are the item chapter with all the information written in the form of unordered list. This is the unnumbered list. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, as per your requirement. Okay, just you add. This is the subsection. Another subsection is file, and you can see that all the keywords, if you want to add a keyword, otherwise no need to add keyword. This is another section. This is the filing your information in the file main.x. This is the, and next is the another section. This is thesis features. This is the another section. Printing format. This is the another subsection. The thesis feature section. This is the user section, reference section. Here we are using a reference. All the information shown you in reference section. Here just I will show you. This is the reference. You can see that this is the reference, and this is not bibliotext. If you want to add a table, in my YouTube video, I will show you how to write a table within a 2 or 3 minutes by using sites. Okay, just go there and read it, how to write a table in LaTeX within a 2 or 3 minutes. This is the moment how to write a first where you start begin table, and in this section you will see that caption, in caption of your table, label of your table, and centering. I'm writing a table in a center part. This is the table center part. I'm writing first, second, and third in 3 columns, and this is the mid. This is the top row. It's mean that lining upper line. This upper line is okay. This is the mid row. This is the second line, and table head, group, treatment, and treatment X and treatment Y. First column, second column, and third column. It will divide the rows. Okay, this is the divide in the form of rows. Next is the here 1, 0.2, 0.8, and double slash. This is the 2, 0.17, 0.7 slash 3, 0.24, 0.75, and double slash 0.68, 0.3, and double slash, dividing into. This is the bottom row. This is the bottom line. End of tabular and end of table. Okay, dear. Next is a figure. If you want to add a figure in your thesis, just go here, begin and end figure, enter the figure, include graphics is the package, where provide the name of the figure which you want to add figure here, and provide the caption, figure label, and add figure. It will be add all the table, all the figure present in your folder, so that no need to provide the proper path. If your figure out of your folder, then you need to provide a proper path of your table. Next is the type setting. If there is the mathematical type setting, if you add an equation, just begin equation and end equation. You can write a equation here. Just here you can equal to MC square. Next is the subsection, the closing statement. This is the closing line. Okay, next is the your frequently asked question. If you want to add a frequently asked question, then you can add here. This is the appendix. This is the appendix section. In the appendix A, there are the ask frequently question, which is they have a question, writing here question and section, and there is the link, providing link of your questions, option of your question, sorry, answer of your question. There is the providing answer of your all the questions. Next section is your bibliography part. Bibliography part is very important because this ID is used for citation. I will show you where is the citation part is present. This is the reference section. I will show you reference 1, reference 2. For citing your references, just need backslash parent and cite. This is the keyword you will be used for cite your article or cite your research paper, book, or chapter. Okay, dear. This is ID. By using this ID, you write a reference your article in your thesis, LaTeX thesis. This is the abstract. If you need, then you can add a abstract. Otherwise, no need to add a reference. This is the author name. This is the journal name. This is the month, in which month is public. This is the number, page number of pages, how many, 3 pages, Okay, number, what is the number? Journal number. This is the page number, and this is the title, volume number, URL, and year of publication. Same, I'm using second article. This is the article I'm using because here I'm using @article. Okay, same abstract, author name, journal name, month, each number of publication, 1, 2, 3, page number, how many pages, 4 number of pages. This is the pages from 1236 to 1239. This is the title and volume, URL, and the year of publication. Same matter. Last is I will show you. Last one is I'm not abstract here. Just article and providing ID of your article for referencing. Basically, it will use for referencing. This is your title of the paper. This is the author, and this is the journal, volume, number, how many pages, paging, year of publication, and publish. Okay, in same matter you can add how many of references you want to add in your thesis. Simple and easiest way, just you go Google and search your article. In the search article you will get a citation part. When you clicking on citation, it will show you two format of citation. First is your word citation and second is your LaTeX citation. When you're clicking on a LaTeX citation, it will be show you all the information from here, and just copy and paste here in @article and in curly braces, providing the ID. Here I providing ID and just copy and paste. It will be show you automatically all the references. Just best and easy way to add your references in your thesis. Okay, dear. And this is my end of this MPhil or PhD thesis template. If you are like my video, then subscribe my channel and like my video. If any problem or any issue in video, just mention in my comment box so that next time I will improve it for your better understanding. Thank you, dear. Thank you, and bye bye.